you came, love. How was your day? Sorry, I still have to get used to it. Hmm? But you like it when I do it, right? Because, I'm funny? and tickles? No, my tail is wiggling again. But, and I missed you, love. I couldn't wait to see you. Yeah. And, I did some things today. I cleaned the house. Well, and some of your friends came here, but don't worry. I managed to hide my ears with a bone and grabbed the jacket to hide my tail. Luckily, no one noticed. Okay. I'll be careful. Surprise! Yeah, I knew you would be tired, and I prepared the food. Well, I don't know if it will be as good as yours, but already you're a great cook, Okay, come on, sit down. Let's eat. You wanna eat? It's not bad at all, don't you think? Okay, give me the plates. Yeah, let me wash this for you. Oh, hi, love. You already took your shower? You don't have to help me. I'm done washing the dishes. I'll be right with you, okay? Yeah. Okay. Here I am. Oh, love, you're so beautiful. I love you, I'm sorry, my tail is just... I don't know. What was it? Because you were laughing. I'm not to blame. An automatic laugh. Stop laughing. I'm not cute. It's me? I'm a good boy? I'm not, love. Stop playing with me. I'm a scary wolf. You know that. I love you. Though, thanks for accepting me. I don't think anyone would accept being with a monster like me. Yeah, more what I am. I know that now things will change even more. But I'm still scared, love. I don't want to have innocent blood on my hands. And I would never forgive myself if I hurt you. I know, love, and that okay, we won't talk about it anymore. How about I give you a massage? Yes, relax. I'll be careful with my claws. I won't hurt you. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Oh god. You're so tense. You're very overwhelming to service. Just relax, love. Today's your day to relax. Okay? And then, love, what do you think of a massage? Is it good? Does it feel to be massaged by a werewolf like me? I'm glad. I am happy. I think it's time to go to bed. Come on, let's go. Come. What happened, dear? You forgot that you have a boyfriend who is a highly strong werewolf? I will take you to bed, my princess. There you go. I love you, love. Love you so much. You don't know how important you are to me. I mean, I can't imagine what it would be of me without you. It would probably still be a monster without reason. Well, we better not get back to that. Right? Because now I have you. Right? Wow, what happened to you? Want me to make you sleep? A story? Oh, I think maybe I can tell you a story. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. I'll tell you a story, okay? Are you ready? Okay, close your eyes. Okay? Just lay down on me here. Yeah, like... Yeah, like that. Ready? Alright. Now close your eyes. Alright. This is the story of a man, in quotes, ordinary. He was an honest person and lived simply. The man had a girlfriend. It was a woman he loved in every way possible, and who was willing to do anything to keep her, let's say, well. However, this man throughout his life was possessed by something. A spirit that inhabited his body. An evil spirit that on nights with full moon made man transform into a terrible werewolf and monster with bloodlust that seemed to be unstable and inaccessible. And so, several nights of full moon passed, and the monster that man became took more and more victims. Keeping in mind the problem he was suffering, the man in his own apartment decided to build a cage using steel bars that were kind of rigid and resistant, all with intention on nights with full moon that he would lock himself there so that he could stop himself from going out and making more victims of his bloody and uncomfortable acts. However, the man had no idea, but his efforts were in vain. The monster managed to get out of the cage in the same way. And on top of that, he managed to trick the man by arranging the bars he bent every time he left. The biggest fear this man had was of hurting his beloved woman. So he had never shown her apartment or told in detail what he really was to the woman. But that changed on a certain night. The night when he had arranged to go to the movies with his beloved, an important woman. However, to the man's surprise, he hadn't noticed and forgot that that night was a night with full moon. In utter despair, the man ran to his girlfriend's house to notify her that it would not be possible for them to go to the movies. Feeling guilty about it, he at the end decided to take the woman to the house. Arriving at his house, he showed her the place. The woman was quite cunning and very curious. She ended up finding the cage that this man had never showed anyone. He ended up telling her why that cage was there. And this turned out to be a mistake, because the time they spent talking there, the monster had begun to dominate the man. Because it was a still full moon night, he quickly locked himself in the cage to keep from hurting his girlfriend. And with that, the transformation began to take place, right in front of his beloved's eyes. His clothes could be heard ripping, an agonizing sound of bones shifting, and finally a shrilling roar. And there was the creature completely transformed, and with no man's control over it. Machiavellic voice started telling to the woman, telling her everything the man wanted her to never know. Even told what the man didn't know, which was the fact that the cage was useless to contain the monster. That malevolent voice came from the spirit that lived in the man. He had a sarcastic and perverse personality. The monster threatened the woman However, he said he couldn't do anything with her because by hitting her, the spirit would lose all its advantage over the man. So he decided to scare her to make her run away. Then the monster easily left the cage and went in search for more victims across the street. There was an alley where the monster was waiting for a weak and fragile victim to pass there for its disposal. However, that night, the monster was surprised by a shot in his arm. The bullet was a silver on top. Knowing the huge disadvantage from the situation he was in, the monster decided to go to a safe place. On the way, he ended up changing and called the man's girlfriend because she was a doctor and would know what to do there. The spirit talked to the girl, using his sarcastic and mean way, convincing the woman that he was speaking for her boyfriend. He gave a location for them to meet and they both went to that location as quickly as possible. Arriving there was an argument between the man and the spirit in his mind. Both went not in tune. And with a delay for a car to arrive and among the other things, the man ended up fainting. He stayed like that all night, and by that time, the man had woken up in a different place. It was a warm place, a place that in quotes, is coaching paradise. That was the place where his consciousness went every time he shifted and lost control. Then he reflected on who he was and what he did, and the moment the man thought he would be alone forever in that place, the spirit emerged to talk to him. They argued about several things, and the spirit even revealed things that man didn't know. There were some disagreements, but the two ended up creating a connection between them, a bond of trust. And with that man could, in quotes, free himself from his curse, because the spirit that had told about its origins, and which was the spirit of the moon, made an agreement with the man that this bloodlust and all of their evils would never happen again, as long as the man gave half of his soul to that spirit. The man agreed because they would marriage and would not lose his kind sense and not his personality. And so the other day, he had woken up from fainting. He was different. He was stronger. His voice had gotten deeper, and it sounded like a mixture of his sweet and pleasant voice with that of the moon spirit, but without doubts. The main difference was that the man had gained wolf's ears and tail, which made him very angry to the point that his girlfriend didn't know who he was. After that, he explained himself to her, explained what he had become, from the super strength to the personalities that were together. But this was actually an incredible improvement, and it yielded a lot of laughs between him and his girlfriend. And so the man, who was fused with the evil spirit of the moon, started to live his days in such a way, happy and joyful together with his so loved woman, he agreed. He was sure that he would never hurt her. So that was the story. Good night, love. I'll be here. I always be here for you.